What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Here's a question for you. You ever just take a handful of your own shit and eat it?
No, but sometimes when it's a color I don't recognize, I'll smell it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you put your head in the bowl?
I'll be like,
that's what I do.
I'm like, why is
when
it
I'm wondering what's going on with my shits,
Yeah.
I kneel down at the toilet and I put my face in the bowl. And I'm like, oh. I don't do any of this.
No, I used to have a book called What's Your Poo Telling You?
Wow, dude. What was it telling you?
It was I wasn't eating enough vegetables.
Vote for Reagan.
That's how he won so many states. People were getting communicated.
My poo is telling me. It's funny because it's what's your poo telling you, but it's what's my pee telling me.
What's my pee telling me? Yeah, Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
What's your shit telling Nick?
Yeah, telling Mitt.
What's your shit telling
Did your
Mitt?
shit vote for Mitt? What's your piss doing with this?
This is
Wow.
what I'm like.
Is your cum drinking rum? Dude, we got a whole line of books we gotta make. Oh, man.
This is what I'm really hoping that whoever owns the building is walking right by our door in the office, and they're
Totally.
just like, well,
wow, I guess these guys just...
are there two 7th graders that have
like a shipping business? Because as we've said before, everybody else in our building has a regular job, like they sell concrete, or they like paint fences or something.
They make manila folders. If you're going to get in a business, manufacture manila folders.
So they give lectures about data. Yeah, or they run like an internet college or whatever.
I make graphs. I'm a graph designer.
I'm Sue Grafton.
My dad came up with the pie graph.
My dad invented the pie graph, and that's why I'm a billionaire. I didn't even have to go. I'm so rich I didn't go to school. My parents didn't make me go to kindergarten because they knew I'd be rich, no matter how stupid I am.
If we're gonna get a T-shirt on this Patreon that says "I'm so rich I didn't go to school." You get that shirt for $50 a month. You'll get a shirt that says "I'm so rich I didn't go to school."
I'm so rich I didn't go to school is real funny. That's true.
Man, I wish I didn't go to school. I hated it.
It did suck.
Yeah,
dude.
school and being poor are the two worst things.
God, man, and to do both at the same time.
I know.
School sucks, especially because it's like really hard, but then also you get punched.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, man, why can't you prevent the punching at the place where I got to think?
Yeah, and then we got to do the pledge, get punched. I'm like,
jeez.
oh, what a great country. I'm getting punched.
Yeah, this is dope.
I'm eating square pizza.
And then it's especially frustrating. You grow up and you find out that a lot of the stuff they taught you was lies.
Right, yeah.
Which
That's
just
the worst.
to sort of like make you believe in America.
Right, and then it's like they throw in stuff like Boss Tweed and the Teapot Dome just so that you get to learn some cool characters.
I don't even mean I'm a conspiracy theorist. I mean, just like you kind of find out, like in school, isn't it so funny to think you're like in 5th grade social studies and they're like, Christopher Columbus came to America and he was really nice.
Oh, yeah, we watched a cartoon where he just came over and he was like petting Indians on the head, like, hello.
He was like, oh my God, and you're giving me corn and thank you.
Yeah, it's time for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving is the story of when John Smith and the Native Americans hung out for the first time, and they had a party. Oh my God!
And somehow, didn't you think when you were a kid that it was all like he had a meal with every Native American? From all 50 states.
Yeah.
They all were like, and if they weren't there, they could see it from where they were. They'd be like looking over from California, like, oh, good picnic. It's a good Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, the Native Americans had iPhones before anybody. Like,
Yeah.
iPhones like 500 years ago here.
I mean,
Well,
as far as the eye could see.
They grow. I can't do the rest of this. Riff. I'm gonna say they grow on maple tree. What is that? What is this? That's not comedy. That's
No.
That's like something a teacher who's also a dad says.
Hey, well,
Listen, I'm allowed to think I suck.
No. Dave, you got good riffs. Don't let anybody tell you.
Thanks, buddy.
Hell yeah. This is the best podcast
Oh my God.
in the world.
Have you seen the fucking... For some reason, I saw ads recently. Why was I was watching something on fucking actual cable. My girlfriend has cable.
Whoa.
She's out of her mind.
Wow. Does she work for, NASA?
Yeah, totally. She's got to watch Hubble footage, so she's gotta have cable. You can't get the NASA channel on the internet.
Hubble.
Hubble, yeah.
I'm watching Hubble TV.
And I forget what it was. It was like maybe I was watching the Emmys. I don't know. And I saw an ad. So I saw a bunch of ads, and this ad was for Maxwell House Coffee. And Melissa Joan Hart was like, "You gotta drink Maxwell House. It doesn't taste bad, I swear." And but what's weird was in the ad,
It doesn't taste bad, I swear. That's the greatest tagline for a coffee.
Yeah, totally.
Because that's always what I'm afraid of whenever
Yeah.
I'm switching up brands. It doesn't taste bad, I swear.
It's also like, be honest, Maxwell House. We all think it tastes bad. You got to
Yeah, it's
convince
not
me.
good.
But here's what was crazy about the ad. She was like, Maxwell House Coffee, it's good coffee. You got to drink it. And but then she goes, "Did you know that Maxwell House Coffee is also great for cleaning pots and pans?"
What?
And then like pours it in like a pot, and like it's great for getting like dirt and grime out of dishes.
What?
And then I was like, this is a joke. This is like a sketch for an ad. And then the end of the ad was like, yeah, buy it and also pour it in your dishes to get like tough stuff off. And I will say it still is possible that they were joking, but they didn't wink enough, if true. It didn't really seem, I think it was serious. I think that they are like so desperate for people to drink their terrible coffee that they're like, it does other stuff now too.
Why? It shouldn't do that, right? It shouldn't
Yeah.
do that.
Right.
That's like, hey, Coca-Cola. You can also dress a wound.
Yeah. It gets diarrhea out of your butt. So
It's like, wait, I don't like that. Hey, hey, this coffee creamer can clean your toilet.
right.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah, totally.
You could put Evan Williams in your car. It'll make it go.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a good selling
Put
point.
your whiskey in the gas tank.
Yeah, Betty Crocker, it can scrub paint off a Volkswagen. Like, Jesus. Seems like it'll fucking kill me. And
You can.
man.
Yeah, we should do commercials for everybody.
Are you trying to kill your uncle? Give him Maxwell House. He'll fucking die. And it's also coffee. And you see that movie,
man.
Arsenic and Old Lace, where those old ladies were poisoning those people that were staying at their B&B? Well, actually, they were just giving them Maxwell House. Yeah, if you're trying to murder your guests, you can have regular coffee for yourself.
Don't go out and buy these overpriced poisons.
Get Maxwell House. It's both coffee and lethal. Lethal coffee from Maxwell House. Tastes like shit, but it'll kill anybody.
You ever got a wobbly table? Use your Samsung Galaxy on one of the legs.
Well, that's another thing is it's just sort of like you do realize it's not really a respectable thing. It would be like it would be cool if it was like, what would work is it would like, Maxwell House, you can drink it coffee for sure. But the other thing it does is it gets you hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers, And people be like, oh, fuck, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I love that. By the way, we're recording this Tuesday, whatever the fuck date this is.
Tuesday,
October
the
6th, 5th. Yesterday was the day that Instagram went down.
Oh, what a day.
Everyone was so upset. And I will say, like, I know there's businesses and shit where people like need Instagram and stuff, but like everyone was making jokes about it. We were all acting like, ha, wow, I'm really wrapped up in it, and I feel really bad for us as a culture. I guess I just thought, like, I know we're all like on social media all the time, but I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, because it's I realized like I just click even for no reason. It's just a thoughtless like I haven't posted anything and I'm not looking for anything. It's just like turning on the news.
Yeah, same.
And it's like friend news, which is
funny,
weird. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I guess
my friend news is gone.
Yeah, and I was like, I guess I'll text my
I guess
dad.
I don't know what's up with Steph's dog.
Yeah, and it's I already put those limits where I can only do 15 minutes on each app each day.
Good for you.
So it's not that big a deal, but it did make me want to go to Twitter because I was like, Twitter's probably really fun right now.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to be popping
Talking
off,
shit.
and it's going to be
Yeah.
Twitter's tweeting from their account, Facebook's tweeting from their Twitter.
Yeah.
Everybody's clapping back. It's like it was like when Ted Cruz liked that porn tweet.
Oh, man,
that was a great night.
Yeah,
in Twitter history, and sometimes it's fun. A few nights a year, Twitter is a blast.
Sure.
Yeah.
You convinced me. I got to get it back on there.
Yeah, no, it's
it's
not
good.
worth the 350 bad days on Twitter.
Totally.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'll bet you accidentally every now and then the barrel of a gun tastes really good. But you shouldn't put a gun in your mouth every day. It's dangerous.
You know, they tell those stories like of the Civil War when they would the two sides would sneak over and get drunk together, and then the next day they'd fight. It's like that doesn't.
True?
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it's good to have a war.
Wait.
Like I'm sure World War II was fun one day.
Right.
Of World War II was.
I've never heard that. Is that true? That's like a story.
It's one
they
of the
tell?
things you hear. Like
really.
Like they were all young anyway. They're all like teenagers and young 20s soldiers, and then they
Wow.
They would that happened a few times is what I heard, and then like they'd go fight in the morning and shit.
Damn, and then just die.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the Civil War is still bad. It's not
Sure.
worth one cool romantic night of that.
Damn. What if that is what you thought? You were like, so it's good.
So it's good. Anything with anything good is good. World War II is bad. We got Casablanca.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't it weird people want 3? Like
3 what?
World Wars.
Oh, that's true.
Don't people want 3?
Yeah. Well, it's not real until you do the third one.
Right. People really, and people's favorite is 2.
Yeah, man. It's weird. We should keep everything to just 2s. I'm sick of this rule of 3s.
Yeah,
thing.
Terminator 3 was not good.
Yeah, everything with 3. I got 3 nuts, and the third one sucks.
Which one's the third one?
The big one.
The one that came along, like you had 2, and then the third one just popped up. You're like, I hate this one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not even in the sack.
Yeah, it's like, you should go to the doctor. I don't think that's a nut.
I like look at my pants, and next to my testicles, there's just like a grape, and I don't know. It's not a. It's weird, man. It's bigger. It's green.
Oh man.
it's withered.
3 nut.
God, it's covered in mold.
3 nut Dave.
3 nut Dave. That's what they call me. Yeah, man. That's what they call me down. And and it makes sense. My dad had 2 nuts. My grandfather had 1.
1 nut.
And he was the first man ever. And my kid will have 4 nuts and on down the line. You know.
Damn, that's too many.
2 nuts Scott, 3 nuts Dave, and 4 nuts Brandon.
It is interesting because 3 nuts is too many.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we have 2.
Well, it's 1 many.
Well, it's 1 many.
1 too many.
1 too many.
Thing about 3 nuts is it's 1 too many.
Why?
1 + 2 = 3. Sorry.
Why did nuts have to? It's weird. I mean, they already seem like an odd choice to have organs hanging outside of your body.
Yeah.
In a very thin bag.
Right.
That just seems like a bad.
It's weird. Yeah.
It seems like a bad idea.
It's like, I don't carry my computer in a fucking CVS bag. Like truly, that's what it's like.
Or like one of those bags you put an orange in at the store, like a bag that's
mesh.
It's thinner than that.
It's thin and it's outside, and it's like arguably the most precious part of your body. It's the thing that keeps life going.
Right, and it's hanging from a horrible bag.
Right in front there.
Yeah, in between your what?
And your shithole is hidden, which is weird. There's like a protective barrier, like a fatty barrier over the thing you shit out of, which is like, who cares if you shit everywhere?
And how disrespectful to the life perpetuating testicles.
Yeah.
That it's just like, oh yeah, a couple times a week you're gonna get shit on those. It's just gonna happen, dude. Get ready.
Wow.
Shit's gonna get on them sometimes.
It's
Not
an
every
interesting
time.
thing. We just found out that Caleb gets shit on his balls a lot.
It's gonna happen.
This is a dirty episode,
Yeah,
which is fine.
This is the dirtiest.
I'm a dirty person. I'm absolute garbage. You know. No, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think it's. But if it was 3 testicles, like I wonder if in evolution, were there ever like humans with 3, and they were like, that's too many.
For sure, but it's an aberration, right? When people. It is interesting, World War III. That's interesting.
People want a 3rd one.
I was thinking about this the other day, how, like, people always wrote about the apocalypse. Like, it was always a thing that people wrote about, but it's more common than ever. And it's more specifically common, like, there are endless stories specifically about everyone on the whole Earth dying. Terminator...
Yeah.
There's just so many fucking nuclear holocaust stories, or more than that, post-apocalyptic. And I was just thinking about that, how, like, what does that say to you? Like, really, in the 70s, it wasn't that common for movies and TV and shit to be made that were like, everything, all of society will be killed, and we're going to have to fight for our lives in the desert. And that's like a really common type of story. And I think that just really means that culturally we believe that we fucked up.
Yeah.
We like really kind of all in America believe that what we've done is wrong and it's going to be over.
I think
That's crazy.
That seems like a safe bet. And it's like for hundreds of years, the stories was always like, oh, the world's going to end and then Superman saves us.
Oh,
and then
sure.
like we'd seen that so many times. And I think people were just like, let's just watch it end. I'm sick of seeing it get saved. Let's see the end.
Yeah.
I don't want it to end. That movie knowing that everyone on Earth dies.
Wow, I never saw that because it seemed like it sucked ass.
Spoiler.
Well, that's fine.
Well, if you haven't seen Knowing, no one's been meaning to watch Knowing.
No.
But, yeah, the end of the movie is everyone who's ever lived dies. Earth ends, and then the movie's over. But it's just like, and it's not one guy in space. Look, it's everyone ever dies. The Earth is over.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
end of the movie?
dark, yeah.
Or is it the beginning?
That's the end. That's the beginning. It's just a lot of dead air.
And then it's just a Drew Michaels stand-up special starts. Which I
My
still to this day
special,
haven't
I'm just
watched.
doing it just to Drew Michael. He's sitting in the crowd. I yell it to him. That's what I'm doing.
I haven't seen it, but I do
Drew
know
Michael?
that it is a special with to no one. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no one in
he's
the
like
audience. He's in like a vacant
Audienceless.
space.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, should watch it.
Yeah.
Like I honestly, I should.
Yeah, and there's one where
Never
Maria
have I.
Bamford
No,
does
Drew.
does jokes for her parents in one. That one sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also just fun. I haven't watched a lot of my friends' specials. I guess is what. Like I haven't seen like Gerard Carmichael, for example.
Yeah.
A man I know and like, and who apparently has really great ones.
Yeah.
I have not watched them,
Well, no one watches comedy specials.
including me.
It's crazy too how long it takes me. Like even someone who I would consider like one of my favorites ever. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, today I had a special that came out 2 years ago. I think I'll watch it tonight. I'll pop some popcorn. Like that's how
Yeah.
long it takes sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. It's weird. Danny Jollis. I just watched his.
Oh shit.
I love Danny.
I love.
It's
Danny.
on YouTube. Check it out. It's called 6 Parts. It's amazing. It's
Damn.
so good. And it was months and months and months later. I was finally like, oh yeah, I need to watch that. And then I texted him. I was like, dude, it's so good. And he was like,
Man.
whoa.
That's a big one. I gotta watch that. I love Danny.
Very good. I recommend anybody watch it. It's so good.
Yeah. Wow. That's a good point. I watched Rory Scovel try stand up for the first time the day it came out,
Yeah.
and that's the only one.
That one's great.
I got really excited about it. It took me years to watch Todd Glasses, which is fucking crazy because he's one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria is my favorite comedian, and I still. Here's the thing, also about like I think probably why I haven't watched Drew's, like a gimmick for the presentation of the comedy special. It doesn't excite me, and it's literally I think for a good reason. I love stand up, and like Maria, for example, is incredible, and I know about Old Baby and this. I watched the special, which is the first weird one where she just did it in her living room, and the only crowd was Jackie Cation, her parents, and Wayne Fetterman, and Wayne Fetterman was playing the piano, it's like funny in concept. And then Old Baby was the one where I'm pretty sure it's the one where she starts performing for two people.
Yes,
and then
I've
it
seen that
moves
one.
to
I love
like
that.
6.
It gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and that's like really smart, and I love it. It's so creative and different, and I love that she did it. But I've seen those jokes in a theater, and it was so good. I just like.
Yeah, I like stand-up.
I just want to see it in
I like
front of
crowds.
a bunch of people.
I like laughs. Like, if
we
someone
don't need
told
to
me,
change that part.
hey,
Yeah.
you're getting a special on HBO, okay, I'll be like, sweet. And they're like, there's going to be no audience. I would say, no.
No way.
It hurts my feelings when people don't laugh.
And once again, I should say Maria is such a fucking genius, and she's made a bunch of specials. So I very much support her doing that because you should explore and make interesting, creative things. I just know, having seen her smash them in a theater,
Right.
for me, I've just been like, I can't. I don't know if I want to see a less laughs in the room version of that, even if it's more creative. I have that, It's too bad.
See, I like to do that
wanna-
live. I like to do a really good joke badly,
Yeah.
and then no one laughs. So come see me. That's how I like to do it. I like to do a joke you've seen go better
Right.
on YouTube, and then I do it in person, and it bombs.
Man, something I always remembered. I featured for Joe Zimmerman at the Atlanta Improv.
Love Joe.
Yeah, so funny. And Joe had, I think that he was like working on an album,
Mhm.
and he had just done Late Night. And they posted that clip on the Atlanta Improv
Oh,
website.
no.
And then he did that joke during his act, which is fine. And I'll just never forget it. I overheard, and you went up at the Atlanta Improv, right?
Yeah.
No one went to that club.
Yeah, it was awful.
Like 15 old people
I
would be in the
bombed
crowd.
so many times.
Dude,
with that.
totally.
Oh,
I
man.
shit my pants on stage.
Yeah, that's true.
Totally. Man, what a day. But I was like standing in front smoking or something, and people were walking out of the show, and I overheard one woman say to the other, "He did the joke from the video. Why would you do the joke from the video? I saw the video." And I just wanted to be like, do you think that he goes to AtlantaImprov.com?
Right.
You fucking lunatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't know. It's worth remembering.
That is, but the people do. I always want to know what's on the, because it does suck. I've seen like where I could tell. I'm like, oh, now I know what video they posted because I'll see somebody go like, they'll hear me start the joke and they'll be like elbow and be like, it's the one from the. And I'm like, well, shit. No, I don't even want to finish it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it hurts my feelings.
Now I'm imagining it's just like a video, like captured through your eyesight of you like jerking off, and you start jerking off on stage, and they elbow.
That's from.
Oh my God! It's from the video.
Man, one of my favorite, Gilbert Lowen, funny dude. He had a post one time because I remember when you shit your pants, you posted that on Facebook. It was one of my favorite Facebook posts. And you're like, I literally just shit my pants. You like checked in there or something. And it was around the same time Gilbert posted on Facebook one of my favorite Facebook posts ever, where he goes, "There's always something you learn in comedy. Every night you can learn a new thing. Like tonight, I learned that 300 people in Birmingham, Alabama, can go fuck themselves."
Wow, dude.
Isn't that great?
I think I've told this story on the show, right? That like I was at a show where Steph was having an allergic reaction and Gilbert was outside. Have I told you this story?
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And she was like, I gotta go. And she like went to the hospital. And as she was leaving, he was like, so can I have your spot? God damn, dude. Some people are just, it's a very specific kind of funny. Hanging out in the back of the room funny. Never gonna not get me, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's always I don't know, like I bet like the day Norm Macdonald died, that like
Yeah.
Gilbert could have messaged like the Laugh Factory and been like, so if he's not going to be there, there's probably an open spot.
Yeah. Totally. I actually called his wife that day, and I was like, what are you doing tomorrow? How crazy would it be if that were true?
Well, I mean, that is a reality for, I think, especially for old people,
Yeah.
where they go, well,
Shit.
now
Because it's like,
his widow,
your partner's
she'll
gone.
probably be lonely soon.
Exactly. But even for you, like say your wife dies and you're 80.
Yeah.
It's like a weird thing where like your partner's gone and also you have like an incredibly recent reminder that the clock's ticking.
Yeah.
So it's like oh shit. So yeah, man, your wife dies at 80, you're like, "Ooh, I got to get to fucking." You know what I mean? Whose husband just died? Which is a website we should start.
It'd be funny to still be picky. And I'm not dating any men under 6 feet.
Totally.
He's like, I'm 6 feet. I'm just hunched over from time.
It's so funny. You're 80. Your wife just died. You get a Bumble account for the first time, and you set your age range 25 to 35.
Oh, man.
Damn, that's so fucking funny.
Leonardo DiCaprio is going to do that. He's going to be 98.
Totally. Yeah, well, I'm not going to hook up with somebody who's 29. That's disgusting. What a douchebag, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I wonder if when Leo's talking to a woman and she remembers 9/11, if he's like, ew.
What are you, my mom? Truly, like, what to be such a loser that you're famous and you're like, I'm not going to fuck someone who looks like an adult.
I think, honestly, every year, I think the age of consent should go up. You know,
Totally.
18's gross. What is going on? That baby needs to be up to 25.
Oh, shit, man. How old are you
26.
now? You're
30 now.
Okay, so, yeah, around like 28, that was when college kids started to look like fucking 9 years old to me, right?
Yeah.
It happened again recently when I was like 36 or 37. I saw like a 27-year-old, and I was like, this is a baby. This is a child.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and I'm thank God for it, quite frankly.
Yeah. That's nice. But I've always thought old ladies were hot.
Yeah.
Like when I was 10, I was like, well, 10-year-olds are hot, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Yeah.
Helen Mirren on up. But it's weird. It's good that it goes away, you know.
For sure.
That's great. But yeah, it's like now, like even 22, 23 looks like,
Yes.
you know, you look not that much different than a high schooler to me. You just got out of high school. Really.
Truly, man, we're approaching like 30-year-olds look like children to me. And that's crazy to say,
Wow.
but it's not really that. But like I guess like 25.
So I wonder how, like, if you could get to where you'd see somebody and they have like a gray beard and
They're
you're like,
the president
look at
of
that.
the United States.
Look, he's a baby.
Yeah.
He's a little baby.
Someone is like, man, God, Bill Clinton is a child. Yeah, like,
Dude,
Yeah.
when I look at 90s Bill Clinton, I can't believe it.
oh yeah, totally.
I can't believe he is the youngest, and he's like smiling and giggling so much.
Right.
Like at least when Obama was president, he was like stoic, and he would flash
Yeah.
you the smile, but he was like, but Bill Clinton would be like, you know what I think we got to do? I can't believe, and he'd be like,
yeah, totally.
I can't believe he was president.
Totally.
And he was a little boy, little chubby boy eating McDonald's.
Yeah, little boy in a wide suit. Everybody had a wide ass suit, fucking shoulder pads.
And then my buddy Al's gonna
Eating
help me
McDonald's.
out too.
Yeah, my buddy Al's here. I got
And
my
I hate
saxophone. He's got his bass. We're just going to hang out in the Oval Office.
That's because that is what a 10-year-old would do.
You hear
I'm
this
running for
band?
president. You want to hear me play saxophone? Will that help?
Y'all heard this band Sublime?
And he was going to McDonald's like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
It is so fun. That we experimented with having the youngest man, like
Also,
very boyish.
what the fuck, dude? Why do presidents love McDonald's?
It is good.
Yes, it tastes good. But there was a period of time in my life where I thought, like, we thought of the president as like this formal thing. And then slowly but surely throughout my life, you became like a fat piece of shit who fucking, you know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I like it when the president eats an Egg McMuffin and drinks Budweiser. Just like, what the fuck, dude? It's going to be like, yeah, man, I'm sick of this fucking, I hate it how the president sits in a chair. Why doesn't the president sit in a beanbag chair? I'm sick of it.
President's on Twitch every morning, be like, guys, check this shit out.
Yeah, totally.
Fucking, so last night I signed some shit.
Dude, and it's sucked.
This bill fucking sucks.
Bill sucked.
Dude,
Congress sucks.
Dude, fucking Senate got pwned. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Hey, does you have a quarter? Does anyone have a quarter?
I would like a president, like, because Trump was just clearly insane. Biden's like old as hell, and Bill Clinton was like a horny guy, and Bush was dumb. Like, it would be cool to have a president that was openly a fucking drunk,
Yes.
who would just be like hungover, like, God
Oh,
damn
shit.
it, I can't deal with like sunglasses and shit with a
Yeah,
Bloody
you're
Mary,
eating with
like,
China, like, uh-huh.
yeah. What the fuck? Does anybody have Pedialyte or fucking
Man, doesn't it feel like if you come at the wrong time, like if you go to the White House, there's like a 30% chance Joe Biden's just going to be trying to beat the claw machine? Doesn't it seem like a certain amount of our
smacking the side?
He's just like trying to get a teddy bear.
That is the best Onion headline. Biden
After months of trying,
Biden's
Biden finally gets a minion in the claw machine. In the White House claw
spent like
machine.
$86 in quarters with a giant sack.
Literally spending taxpayer money on getting a fucking despicable me
Oh
toy.
man, then we gotta watch that on Gutfeld. So the president is spending your taxpayer quarters on a claw machine.
He actually spent your money on an actual plush pork barrel. It's a stuffed. These people they're just brazen.
That was a good Gutfeld.
Thanks, dude. He's a fuck. So many fucks on TV. I
Oh,
fucking
man.
hate 'em, dude.
Oh.
Hey, welcome to What's It Called?
Wow, that was cold up. I think that was a whole episode.
Yeah, dude. Over 30 minutes without telling you what the hell's going on.
This is What's It Called. We
I'm
don't know what
Dave
it's called.
Ross.
I'm Caleb Sinan.
You're listening to What's It Called? Our
Mhm.
website's whatsitcalled.rodeo. On there, you'll find a link to our YouTube, other
Yeah.
places to listen to us, our social media. Also, the show's on social media now at What's It Pod on Twitter and Instagram. And follow us there. We're a little slow this week announcing our topic, and so sadly, we are not going to, like a bunch of you will see the tweet late, and we will have already recorded. I'm sorry about that, but generally we give it a little lead time, and if you want to participate in the show and help us rename things, follow at What's It Pod, follow at Dumb Caleb, follow at Dave to the Ross. Also, if you want more of us, patreon.com/What's It Called.
Yes.
We got bonus episodes. We're doing a new thing. So, like, the general concept of our show is we don't know what the fuck it's called, which is true. We don't know what it's called, and we try to figure out what the show is and then come up with a name for it. And generally, we don't land on that, and we just keep not knowing what the fuck it's called. And it occurred to us this week we could also just be like, oh, actually, our podcast is another existing podcast this week. and do an episode of that. So our Patreon episode this week is a full episode of the Joe Rogan Experience.
That's right. And we're both Joe Rogan.
And we're both the flag on the wall. and Jamie. And
that picture of Johnny Cash flipping the bird.
Oh, man,
Only
dude.
rebels have.
Isn't it so dope when your wall is tough? When you got a fucking tough ass poster on your wall and people walk into your apartment and they're like, damn, this guy's a fucking badass, man. Because you look on the wall over the couch and Johnny Cash is flipping off the camera. And then on the other wall, you got Bob Marley. He just took a big old hit on a joint. And he's like, woo, that poster. And then you got the fucking Che Guevara Rage Against the Machine poster on the other wall.
Right.
Because you have completely drank the fucking Kool-Aid. And you, like, totally think you're such a rebel for buying a poster at Spencer's Gifts. Man, I'm so cynical now.
It's so funny too that like Big Poster has just somehow picked like Bob Marley. I mean, Bob Marley made good music. I like it and stuff, but I would never have a Bob Marley.
Oh, I would.
Poster.
I did in college. I was exactly that
Fight
asshole.
Club
I was
is
just
a good
making
movie,
fun
but
of.
I'm not. I can't.
Dude, I had all of them. I had Bob Marley smoking a joint, Johnny Cash flipping you off, Rage Against the Machine Che Guevara poster, beer. It's what's for dinner. You know, all of them.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. Also, I found a roll of old posters in my parents' house. What I remember about my interests and my room in high school were the end of high school when I was really into punk and I had like a NoFX poster and punk flyers all over the room. But I forgot that there was a period of time where I was interested in stuff where I hadn't landed on an identity. And my identity was just I was in 8th and 9th grade, and I liked the stuff that I liked from the radio and shit, and just generally what I saw. I own a Jamiroquai Blacklight poster.
Dude.
I know,
Still?
dude. Well, I found it, and I was like, oh, I'm
Wow.
fucking taking this. I have a Blink-182 poster that is literally just a picture of the three of them, which I think is really funny. To just have
I love those posters.
picture of three
A
dudes.
picture.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the men I like. Here
When
they are.
When I was out, like a few years ago, I had like a show. I was out pitching to networks and stuff, trying to sell it. And one of the networks I pitched to was CISO, and it was so funny because CISO was almost immediately on its way out. Like it launched and then it like immediately failed, but which is so funny to think.
Oh, it was so fast.
But
It was so fast. I think I was on there. I think I did something that was on there.
dude, I was
I had,
outside
like, I
the
can't remember what
improv
it was.
once, and Adam Newman, who's a guy that I really, really like and whose comedy I really like, he and I were just like standing outside the improv. And somebody walked up to us and said, "Hey, sorry for interrupting. Are you Adam Newman?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Man, I just got to tell you, I love your CISO special. It's my favorite comedy album or special I've ever seen." And I was like, "Damn, that's so cool." And Adam was like, "Holy shit, thank you, man." And they talked for a second, and the guy walked away. And Adam goes, "That special came out 3 years ago, and that's the first time anyone's ever brought it up."
Wow.
So anyway, CISO failed immediately, but
Oh, it's
but
so
I
funny.
was pitching my show to CISO like while it was for sure failing, and they were it's in the NBC Universal build. I guess it's the Comcast building now, on the lot like by Universal Studios, and I was going up the elevator with the production company to whatever fucking floor. And then we like meet in the lobby of that floor, and an assistant walks us to the room where we're pitching to the execs. And on the walk, we walk by just only empty cubicles. And there were cubicles with like piles of keyboards in them and stuff. It was so funny, dude.
That's like a movie.
Yeah. The CISO floor was not there was nothing happening on the
People
floor.
chopping up desks with an axe.
Yeah.
Throwing them in a
That's
dump.
so funny. Throwing him into a train oven. Somehow.
Like the end of Citizen Kane.
Yeah, totally. It's just literally like You can tell that they're repurposing the wood from the cubicles to be part of the Jurassic Park ride. So anyway,
we're building sets for Peacock.
well, that's the funny thing is that CISO was the NBC streaming service, and they just like made it comedy only, and it was $3 a month, and everyone was like, "Wait, what? Why are?"
And
you
they
doing
named
this?
it the dumbest name. Like it felt like something from Silicon Valley, where it's like Hooli and CISO.
Hulu. Yeah, totally.
What are we doing?
So they take us to the room, and the first funny, it's in a regular boardroom conference room, and the people we're pitching to were like 19. It was like very clear that this was not a real business transaction.
Yeah.
It was just like we walked in, there were two babies in strollers. They were like, it was so funny. I was like sitting there with the production company, and we were like, I was like, what do you do here? And they were like, oh, we run development for CISO. And I was like, what? Like, anyway. But
wow, yeah.
this is all a long way of telling this part of the story. One of their big shows on CISO was Take My Wife, the Cameron Esposito Rhea Butcher show. And so there was only one thing on the wall in the room, and it was a huge Take My Wife poster. But what was really weird was that... and Rhea's name is not Rhea, it's RB.
RB,
which I just spaced, and I'm so sorry about that. It's RB Butcher, but went by Rhea then. And so anyway, the poster is a poster for Take My Wife, but I swear to God, dude, it was 10 feet fucking tall. It was huge.
Wow.
It was ridiculously huge. And it didn't say CISO on it. It didn't say Take My Wife on it. It didn't say their names. It was just a photo of the two of them. I think perhaps from their wedding or like some formal thing. So I'm just in a room with a picture of two of my friends on the wall. It was like there was just a picture of Caleb on the wall. And I was just like, and I called RB after, and I was like, do you know about this fucking picture of you?
Wow.
And they were like, oh, yeah. And they gave us one, and we don't know what to do with it.
Oh, my God.
And it made the whole experience very weird. I was like, why is this here?
Maybe that's what they do. Like, they change a picture out every time someone comes in. Like, get a picture of one of their friends, make it 10 feet tall, throw them off.
So funny.
We'll get them down.
Well, that would be so great. It would be so great to do it, but they'd get a picture of just my friend Bobby from Greenwood Lake. Just my buddy Bobby. It was just a picture of him, like, wasted.
Well, it would freak me out. If I had to pitch my show and there's a picture as big as this of you,
Oh,
like,
my God.
behind their heads, I'd be like, oh, my God.
By the way, big. We're jumping all over the place in this discussion, and
We're jumping.
that's fine. Big shout out. We haven't said this on the show yet, I don't think. Thank you so much to Claire Lutfi.
Oh, yeah, Claire Lutfi, number one
For-
listener.
If you're watching the video, which, like I said, there's a link on our website. What's it called? Our rodeo. She made a pillow that's a photo of her husband, our dear friend Ismail Lutfi, with their dog sitting just sexy as shit on a couch, man. Just ready for me to fuck him. And I want to.
It's a great pillow, and it says, what the fuck is it called? And,
with 3 question marks at the bottom. And it's just like, and it's on
Very
the
nice.
back wall of our videos now. And I'll say it again. If you want your shit in the background of our show, just fucking send it to us, man. Our address for our office is 3325 Wilshire Boulevard.
Yes.
Suite 725, Los Angeles, California, 90010.
Yeah, so if you send us something, we can get it here. And I mean, look how wonderful this, we got the Johnny Walker here.
Caleb bought a bottle of Johnny Walker at Target today, which I didn't even know they sell that there. That's so funny.
That's how cool L.A. is. It blows my mind.
Man, you can buy Johnny Walker at the grocery
Yeah,
store.
I can buy eggs and
Yeah.
fish and Johnny Walker.
You can buy
Same-
cocaine at the hospital. LA's crazy, dude. Man. You
No,
can
I
have
love it.
sex with a sex worker in the middle of the street.
Whoa!
And you don't even get a ticket. The cops are just like, thumbs up.
But if it rains, nothing, we can't. Dude, I was stranded at the airport because it was raining.
Dude, this is such a dumb
A
town.
light drizzle. They
So
literally,
funny.
there was like a big buzzer that went off. It was like,
Wow.
and all the luggage stopped coming down the chute for check bags.
Man.
And they were like, and we're like, what the hell? And they were like,
Yeah.
I don't know, might be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know. It's raining.
Yeah, are so unfamiliar with
Ugh.
hardship at all in Los Angeles.
Oh, wild.
Wait, what?
Oh, it was national news. Everybody's like, it's raining in L.A.
Right.
Bring your pets inside.
Yeah, totally. Buy a bunch of fucking toilet paper. It's raining. Stock up on toilet paper. Who knows who's going to wipe your ass in the next week? I think it's going to have to be you. I think you're going to have to do it for a while. That's
What a magical
funny.
town. I literally thought someone was trying to break in my window because I had never heard rain on my window in my
shit.
room. So I was sitting there
yeah.
watching Candyman, and
Jesus Christ.
I take my headphones off. And I'm like, someone is breaking in.
Yeah.
It sounded like someone breaking in with a hook, but it was rain drizzling on me.
Someone's
window.
hook.
Yeah.
It's more plausible for you to think that someone's tapping on the window with their hook hand
Right.
than rain. Wow.
And I'm on the second floor, so someone climbed, and I'm like,
Damn.
they would have had to. It's way high up in the air.
Yeah.
I'm at the top floor. I mean, it's a lot of stairs.
Damn.
But I
yeah.
thought one hook hand murderer.
Damn. That's so funny.
Who knew I was watching Candyman? So like, we'll scare him.
I told you this, right? That some women started screaming on a flight I was on, and I thought it was. I told you this, didn't I? That it was a
No.
dog. I think I said this on the show. I'm pretty sure I said it. I was on a flight to Atlanta to meet up with my girlfriend, and the women in the row in front of me started screaming.
Oh no,
Yeah.
there was a dog. I thought you were like. I thought what you were just saying just now was that it was a dog that sounded like a woman screaming.
That would be amazing.
And I was like, no. Yeah.
It's a dog's bark. Oh my. Like that video of the fucking goat yelling is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. It's a dog. Oh man.
But no, I remember the tiny dog, and the woman didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, that's what that reminds me of. Because they started screaming, and I was like, oh, we're getting hijacked. This is 9/11.
Yeah.
And then I was like, ooh, maybe it's snakes. And I think
so
about
it
that
goes
a lot.
from 9/11 to snakes.
That I'm like so ill prepared for whatever fucking normal thing is going to happen that I'm like, yeah, it's Candyman. It's Candyman.
It is Candyman. And you know what? I've heard about the Candyman myth for my whole life.
Yeah.
That movie came out when I was 1, and I still have not done that. You know, I still
Yeah.
haven't looked in the mirror and said it 5 times.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah, have you done it?
No.
Yeah, I haven't either.
No. I don't believe it's real, and I'm not going to try it. That's totally how I feel. Like I feel that way about God. Like I don't feel like there's a God, but I'm not gonna blaspheme. What if there's a God? What if he is mad? What if he is like a fucking dick? Like a lot of religions think. Like a lot of religions think he's nice, and then some of those same religions are like, yeah, but he's a dick too. He's like in your corner, but sometimes he'll be like, you got to kill your son, and if you don't, then I'm going to take your corn away.
Yeah. Oh boy. I mean, I get that as a parable, but like, I hope that's the only time that happens.
Shit,
you
dude.
know?
He's like, sorry, man, I got to do this, and I got to do it to you because I know that we'll still be friends. That's like the kind of thing that happens in the Old Testament. He's like, my most devout followers, I'm going to test them because they're not going to go anywhere. You know, these guys who don't follow me yet, I probably shouldn't fuck with them because they'll go be Buddhist.
I just like, even if it was 100%, like absolutely sure, God came down and was like, you got to kill your son. Do you think there's any way that Nikki would, like, if you had a kid, and you're like, Nikki, God told me today to kill our son.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to go, all right?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, fuck, man. I do. We'll have sex again. We'll have another one. Okay.
Well, I guess people did have like 15 kids and half of them died back then, you know?
Right. Oh, maybe
So,
that's it.
Yeah.
People
People were
just-
tough. It was like all their kids
People
died.
were tougher.
Yeah.
And God, yeah. Life was less precious.
Yeah, I would have died. I would have died for sure.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah, I guess we were thinking about it if it's us that
Right.
God is like, you're going to kill our kid, but it's more like it's a person playing Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. And God was like, well, you lost 2 of them to diphtheria, and then you didn't have enough buffalo. So
It's so funny because that's why we have a podcast, because the kids don't die like that now.
right, that's exactly
All
why.
the kids that died, like when they were 1, of being sickly. That was us. Those are the podcast havers.
Wow, that's so true.
That's why they didn't have any podcasts
That's
on the range.
That's why stand-up comedy didn't exist until the 1960s.
Yeah, they got all everybody got all their shots.
It's so funny because vaccines showed up.
Yeah.
We all got the polio vaccine, and it's like, all right, now it's time to do something frivolous.
It's like, oh no, the kids we gave the shots to are talking.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh no, they want to do stand up while we're drinking. We're trying to drink and have a nice time.
I'm trying to have dinner with
sickly
my wife.
children are coming out and talking about how hard it is to date. Yeah, it's hard. You shouldn't be alive. That's
so
really
funny.
hard.
Oh my god, all these cowards who suck at football are talking while I'm eating dinner.
And then I go, they go, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Shut up. I paid for this. Why are you talking? That's so funny. It's like so accurate, too. Oh, my God.
What a nightmare.
That's why I like to only do stand-up for other cowards.
Yeah. Oh, if you're a coward, have we got
Find
some jokes
us.
for you?
Yeah, man. I like to do stand-up in Los Angeles,
Yes.
Portland, Maine,
Ooh, Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
Burlington, Vermont.
You used to be Austin, Texas, but it's a little different now.
Yeah, now Austin is a giant cage match for an entire
totally.
city.
It's called the Octagon, Texas now. Oh, man.
I wonder if there's a town that's like the opposite of Austin and Portland, where it's like, keep Louisville corporate.
100% there is.
Where
It's
it's
like most of America.
Keep
Louisville boring. Louisville's a bad example. 'cause Louisville's-
Cincinnati 1999.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
They're
But
not
they don't-
going.
Yeah. Totally. Keep Dothan, Alabama, the past.
Oh, keep Dallas backward.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually coming to Dallas. I didn't mean it. I'm coming to Dallas.
But that is like most of the country is like, stop changing anything. We liked it before. We want before to be now. Man. We don't care about any of the bad stuff from back then either. We're down with the Dallas Cowboys being a bunch of criminals.
I think we should do hats that say "Now sucks."
Now sucks. Then
Now
was good.
sucks. Then good.
Then was good.
Then was good. Now sucks.
If I had a time machine, I would go back and stay. That's so many people would do that. So many
Oh, man.
jerk-offs nowadays.
All these '90s kids. All I see are these memes. It'll be like somebody playing a Nintendo 64, eating a fruit roll-up, and they're like, "Oh, I wish I could have lived in this time." And I'm like, "You can buy all those things still.
Totally.
Those things are
If I had a
available.
time machine, I would go.
You can watch Frasier.
Yeah. I would
It's actually better. You watch Frasier whenever you want.
go back to 1997, and I would watch all of TGIF. Man.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if you remember this, but there are 8 Campbell's soup commercials in every sitcom. It sucks to watch TV that way.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm so sad. Now is so good. Now is
Now is
great.
good.
Even with a pandemic and a...
Even
It's still great. We got an
you
office.
hear about this pandemic? I don't. That wasn't related to what you said at all.
You
It's just-
heard about this?
You
heard about
this?
You heard about this?
Yeah. Sorry, I like totally threw it.
700,000 people died of COVID.
You hear about this? You hear about this on the news? You're talking about the pandemic.
You heard about this? You heard about this?
Oh man, I'm feeling silly today.
It's a good day.
It's a good day, and it is a good time.
And you know what? You know what else was the main reason it's a good time? It's Karn Month. I don't know if we've even mentioned that.
Happy Richard Karn Month,
Richard
y'all.
Karn Month, everybody. It's the first national month for one person. You know, you have
That's true.
you have Black History Month, you have Pride Month.
Well,
Um,
I think I've been saying this a long time. Why do black people get a whole month and Richard Karn doesn't get a whole month?
that's the most unique racist.
Right.
Black people get 28 days. Richard Karn gets none.
Yeah.
Hey.
And specifically, so they get a whole February, and Richard Karn doesn't get all of February. You're like, what?
You know what's funny is that you've heard 1,000 black comics do the joke of like, oh, they gave us the shortest month,
Right.
and it's like, but I'm thinking that's because it's of America. They're like, we would like a month, and then they were like, all right, well, we'll debate, and that's what they came back with, shortest. Like that's probably what the debate was.
They're probably right.
That
I
all the
know.
racists
It's
in Congress were
so
like,
fucked up. It's
we're
true.
like, well,
truly
yeah,
so fucked up.
but it's like, yeah, that's probably exactly what happened.
Truly.
And then they gay people get what, June? Is
Yeah.
Pride?
I don't know. I think so.
I think it's June.
I think so.
But
too.
yeah, Richard Karn gets all of October,
Yeah.
and that we don't make the rules. But it is
We
Richard.
came up with it, but we don't make the rules.
We don't make the rules. But Richard Karn gets October,
Yeah.
but doesn't he just look like a tall glass of October to you?
Yeah, he
That
does.
flannel shirt.
That's the reason we picked it. It wasn't because it just happened on a whim.
Yeah.
He just is autumn embodied, that man.
Yeah. You got your pumpkin spice. He's the whole pumpkin.
Yeah, man. He's a real bag of leaves, that guy.
He is a bag of
He
leaves.
is a big old bag
I'm
of
looking
leaves.
for a
dude.
tall bag of leaves.
Yeah, totally.
Somebody I could.
Yeah, just a full trash can, that guy.
A full trash can of paint.
Yeah, totally.
That's
dude.
Richard Karn.
Put a mustache on a paint can. That's Richard Karn, man. Hell yeah, dude.
See, this is why we love Karn Month.
And Richard,
It
if
tells
you're
us-
listening, it probably sounds like we're being facetious or we're making fun of you. Honestly, we are not. And I think I was trying to wonder why. Because obviously this started as a joke. We were joking around about, because he is just like kind of he's just kind of a neutral figure, like in the sense that like I'm not trying to be shitty, but I'm just trying to think like why do I get so excited about Richard Karn? And it's because the world hasn't really shown a lot of love to this man who added a lot to his show. It was like a wholesome family show, and the star of that show came out to be the world star, and there was just this guy in the background that was like, his character on the show was sweet, and he's like a doughy man who looks sweet, and then his public persona is just not that big, not that doesn't fuck me that much, and he's just sweet, and it's just like a sweet presence in the world, and I want some more of that.
Right.
And
You know what he's like? He's like, they always, in Disney movies, they always give someone an animal sidekick who's almost a human.
yeah.
He's got that same vibe of just like an adorable.
Yeah, he's
little-
like Thumper.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like Thumper.
Yeah,
he is. He's like a
the
human
raccoon in
Thumper.
Pocahontas.
How can you not like that guy?
Totally.
You know, and it's not even drawn or animated. That's just Richard Karn is that. So
He's like the person in Ratatouille.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I love it.
I'd love to pull on his hair and have him make me soup. You know
Well,
what I mean?
By the end of the year, here's my moonshot. Richard Karn guest by the end of the year.
I mean, I would love to meet that man.
Yeah, me
And
too.
as we established last week, he doesn't really get political online, but we're pretty sure that he's an extreme leftist who hates capitalism.
I get that vibe.
I get that too. I think
That's why he and Tim are on the rocks.
they're not though. They have a show where they like build stuff or something.
Oh yeah.
And Tim's like, I wish everyone were dead. And and Richard's like, yeah, okay. Well, here's how you saw a board. Here's how you saw a board with Richard Karn.
Here's how you saw a board.
Different types of saws, different types of boards every week here on Here's How You Saw a Board.
You know how like everything's on YouTube, not like anything you need to fix, you can just type in how to fix the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like it if every one of them was Richard Karn doing it.
Yes,
That
dude.
would be a web series people would like, I think.
He didn't host This Old House, right? 'Cause in my mind,
I
he
don't
did.
know. I
He
don't
didn't,
know.
but he did. But in my mind, did you know that Al Borland was supposed to be played by Stephen Tobolowsky?
No.
Isn't that fucking? Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
He's the guy that Bill Murray punches in
Right.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, yeah. He's the guy in that movie Sneakers where they record his voice.
Oh shit.
Did you see
yeah.
Sneakers with Sidney Poitier?
Long time
and
ago. I don't
Robert
remember what
Redford?
happened.
I love that movie. It's about hackers in the 90s.
Sneakers.
Yeah, dude, and they like break into the mainframe or
Man.
whatever. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know this. 75% of movies in the 90s are about hackers.
Yeah, totally.
That was the majority. It was more than half.
I love watching those old movies, and they're like, some of the movies they like do their research, and they actually make a movie about it. And Sneakers is one of them. It isn't actually about hacking the mainframe. It's about hackers, and then it's like that's the cold open, and then they cut to 20 years in the future, and it's like now and they like test security systems. It's like not a fucking complete. I don't know why I defend it. I love the movie, but it's not like your run of the mill like hacker mainframe.
Right, yeah.
But there are a lot of movies like that, and they in about half of those they won't research what those things are. They
Right.
just assume that you just say crazy computer words, and no one knows what the fuck that is. And they like didn't anticipate that in the not too distant future we'd all have the internet and be kind of aware of like what bandwidth and shit is. And there's so like for example in The West Wing, which is one of my favorite shows, there's a line where the guy who ended up playing Agent what the fuck in the Marvel universe, he's the main character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the bald guy.
Yeah.
He's like the FBI contact for the president, and he said they're like C.J. Craig's getting death threats, and they get a death threat from this guy in her email, and he says something. He basically says like, they sent an encrypted password over an email. We think through a modem. It's like the most psychotic, made up bullshit that could ever be.
Yeah.
And
It's like a Mad Lib.
oh man, go back and watch 90s movies about hackers. It's great. They do it constantly. They're like, wow,
They before Google.
we think there's a terabyte on the hard drive. You know what I mean? It's like bullshit. It's full of bullshit. It's just like I think you put the internet on the disk. It's awesome. Oh man, I can't get enough of it.
Oh, that's great.
Um,
It is funny. There used to be. I don't remember how it worked, but I remember being a kid and we would have AOL on a CD.
oh yeah, it would just
What?
come in the mail for free. 1 billion hours for free.
Yeah,
Please
here's
do
some
it.
Free AOL.
Yeah,
And I'd be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
What?
Yeah, it started on like floppy disks,
That's
and then it
so
started coming on
weird.
a CD. I remember when I would get, and that was also like for a time the only way to get the internet was to have these like internet services that were just like those packages, and you would put it in, and there would be all these like colors, and it would tell you all these functions, like press these buttons to do these different things. I remember the first time I got a browser was Netscape, and I was like, wait, you can just go to the internet? I thought that I had to like go through this like weird fucking funhouse that I loaded onto my hard drive.
And the internet used to be like a different thing. Like now, the internet, yeah, you'll now it's almost like Google is the internet, which is it? Like now
What?
it's like when you open your browser, it's like, are you ready for some Google? Like that's.
Well, I mean, that's just the page it opens to.
Yeah, it feels like that's how it starts though. But like it
Oh,
used
I
to
see.
be, you would open up your internet and it would be like, "Welcome to the internet,"
Right.
and it wasn't. There, it was like a place, like a level on a
No.
game.
So that's actually
Here's
what I was.
the beginning.
That's what I was trying to describe.
Yeah.
It's like that's a really good description. AOL, you would load it up, and then you would like open the program, and you would click "I want to go on the internet," and then you would hear like the sound of a phone ringing, and then it would take you into AOL, and AOL instead,
Phone rings. And now we're online.
and then instead of it just being right now it's like it opens on Google because that's the like opening page you have saved in your browser.
Yeah.
Or sometimes in some browsers it's nothing, and you have to type in a URL, which is what I do. It would open, and there would be like there's colors and characters, and there's a little guy, and it's like, "Hi, what would you like to send an email, or would you like to buy a dinner, or would you like to?" It's like the options. There's no browser. There's a button on the side that says email. There's a button on the side that says entertainment. There's a button on the side that says shopping. And then there's like movies and things flying around that's like, you can do anything on America Online. And there were other versions that you could use. CompuServe. I had CompuServe for a while, and CompuServe was a lot more text-based. It would open up, and there would just be like a blinking cursor. And it would be like,
God.
well, hello, David.
Like the Matrix.
Get ready for a boring day.
Get ready for a boring
Would you like to
day.
talk to a robot? CompuServe was big on chat rooms, and that was another thing. Like they didn't.
Man.
So like the messaging apps were all like it was all apps and browser in one, and it's really hard to describe. I'm trying to put it to words, and I can't. Like there
Well,
just
yeah, just
wasn't
everything was
such a
different.
thing as a browser.
Yeah.
You didn't interact with the internet as if it was like you choose where to go. It was like this thing told you what your options were, and it was real. It was like painted. It was like someone painted it for you before you walked into the house.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
But now it's worse somehow.
Now with no direction, we chose.
It's
and
much
hell.
worse.
AOL.
Hey, do you want to log on and argue with your family?
Totally.
It's like, oh, okay.
Totally. You can argue with your family, or you can argue with strangers, or you could jerk off, or you could spend a lot of money.
What if the first time someone tried to find porn, that little paperclip was like, "Looks like you're trying to jerk off."
Seems like you're trying to jerk off. Let me help. And then this like metal pole comes out of the screen. Just the worst horror movie of all time. And it just like just like bends into a circle and it just starts jerking you off.
If you say his name 5 times into your
Yeah. Seems like you're having trouble coming. Would you like me to play with the tip? Here's some tips.
Seems like you're having trouble. Oh boy. That's
Man,
funny.
do you remember Microsoft Encarta? Did you have Encarta?
No.
Man, it was like Wikipedia if they made like a movie, a Wikipedia movie that you had to watch.
Oh no.
It was like you would open up Encarta. It was an encyclopedia,
Okay.
and but it was like saved on your hard drive, so it didn't have all of the information in the world. It was just like a small encyclopedia, so you could look up, like, you know, the stuff that was in an encyclopedia, like where's Afghanistan and like what's a whale. You know, like.
Well, that's all I need to know today. Where's Afghanistan? What's a whale? Oh man.
Yeah. How many people live in Missouri? It's like.
Man, I still don't know any of those things.
Totally. What does the Canadian flag look
I
like?
only kind of know what a whale is.
Who was the president in 1942? Like, and but it was just they made all these graphics and stuff because it was part of the new like Windows 95, and so you watched it, and this like pixelated movie would fly at you, and it was like books and globes and pictures of countries and flags and Gandhi. You know what I mean? Like. And then it would settle and it'd be like, Encarta, what do you want to learn about?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now I kind of want to see it.
And you would type in Iowa, and then it would like.
And it goes, no, you don't.
No, you don't want to know anything.
You don't know
about Iowa. A picture of Slipknot shows up, and just like a dead bird.
Iowa.
Man, I guess we should rename Family Feud.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say I wrote a few down.
Okay.
I was writing these down. On
I don't
the
know if
bus.
you've noticed listening to our show, but some things we rename, we don't really have our whole heart put into it. You know.
All right. So on my Twitter, I said divorce is the first one.
That was such a good one.
Because that's what it's going to lead to. And I have another one. Oh hell no.
Yeah. I got one. Domestic violence. I do like just taking the phrase Family Feud and saying what else could that be and not paying attention to the show. That's funny.
Mom
By
and
the way,
dad.
is it clear that Richard Karn used to? I know that it's now.
Yeah, Richard Karn hosted it.
Who hosted now? Steve
Harvey.
Bannon?
Steve
Harvey.
Bannon.
Man.
Oh man, he would be a good host for it.
Steve Harvey, but it used to be Richard Karn.
Yeah, Richard Karn hosted it, and he was great.
Man, just that big cup of coffee himself. You know what I mean?
That big cup of paint.
Yeah, he's just a jar of candy, that man.
So I have the waiting room at the car shop, because it's always on at the waiting room in a car shop.
Yeah.
I have the opposite of incest.
Yeah.
If your family's feuding, there's no,
sure.
you know.
Sure.
And then I have Better Than Death because I feel like most people watching it, it's just, this is better than death.
You know what I think would be an actual good name for the show? Beat the Neighbors.
Beat the Neighbors?
Because it is family versus family. It's not really a family feud. It's a feud against another family, which is so funny as a concept.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck them. That would be such a funny name
Fuck
for family.
them?
Fuck
them.
them. Man, fuck them.
That would be the
And,
Idiocracy game.
yeah,
There's
fuck them.
ow my nuts and fuck them. They're just like,
Dude, a game show called Fuck Them
Fuck
would be
them.
so funny. Fuck them.
fuck you.
It's completely hey, fuck you. Yeah.
Steve Harvey comes out. He goes, "Fuck you."
I hate your kids. Your kids are stupid.
I think I hate my kids is good.
I hate my kids.
I hate my kids.
Me versus the kids.
Me versus.
Wow.
I think fuck them is
Fuck them.
nothing's gonna be funnier to me than fuck them.
I think fuck them's good. Yeah.
Well, we named that fast.
Yeah. Okay. See ya.
And then we have the Twitters.
Yeah. Do you have any more that you wrote?
No, that's all I wrote.
Man, I don't know. I kind of now. I
Fuck
was
them.
so the reason whatever. I was gonna say the reason we took this long to get to it. The reason we took this long to talk about it is we've been having a fun old episode. But I had it in my mind. I hadn't really come up with many for Family Feud, and so I was
Right.
sort of like, I'm not gonna prioritize talking about Family Feud. But here's the thing, man. Now that I'm in it,
Fuck them.
I'm like having. There's like I don't know. I don't know if I want to stop. I think I want to stay.
You know what I've noticed is no everybody is dressed weird on Family Feud. Like people's ties have the big ties, like from the 70s.
You know who needs to get fucking killed in public? Are the families that go on Family Feud and they all wear matching clothes.
Oh,
Dude, could you imagine? If my mom and dad were like, okay, we're all going to wear green because we're going to go try to impress Steve Harvey. I'm going to be like, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
horrible.
On TV.
Like the only people that should Who's in Whoville should be families that love each other like that. Like that's
Totally.
I love my family, but if they ever want to wear matching shit, absolutely not.
Right. Or if you're all
Absolutely not.
in a singing group in the 50s together. And dad sings bass and mom's a soprano and, you all fucking sing
Oof.
about how the 15-year-old is in love or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. No to the matching outfits.
Family Feud. It's a good name, though, too. I don't have a problem. I think that's it's a punchy, tight, solid fucking name for a TV show. But fuck them is such a...
Fuck them.
Man, fuck them. That's so fucking funny, dude. And it's, wow. It's also weird how it works. It's like they surveyed the audience, and the audience decides what the answers are.
They survey 100 people.
Right.
It's like a random 100 people, and I mean, that is weird too, because it's like, which 100? 100's not a good enough. Nate Silver would
Dude.
give that a bad use of polling.
What's great about calling the show Fuck Them, too, is that then the questions and answers could be dirty. And it'd be like, the topic
Right.
is, all right, things you do with your dick.
Number one is nothing.
Number one.
Mostly nothing's happening to your dick
Yeah, right.
most of the day.
Put it number one, put it in a gopher hole. It just so happens that
Wow,
45 of the people we surveyed said that today somehow. Yeah. Things you name your poop. Brian? Is it Brian?
Right. 37.
37 people said Brian. Places to take a shit. Man, I want to see Fuck Them so bad. Places to take a shit. Ooh. A diaper? Is it a diaper?
It was like,
No one said diaper. We didn't survey any
like,
babies
wait a
today,
minute.
you fucking idiot. There's just... I also... the host is really mean.
oh man.
No, it's not a diaper, you fucking moron. Places to
Oh,
take a
man.
dump. Oh, man. Fuck them. That's the one. All right, yeah, let's
Fuck them.
read some fucking...
All right, let's find some of these tweets. Thank you for tweeting at us.
Dude, we
you
love
guys
you.
are the best.
Absolutely the fucking best, man.
And make sure to follow. We got What's It Pod is the Twitter now, so we'll have that. Follow me and Dave, and we'll get it cracking. You can participate and get read on the show. It'll be great.
At Gerard Wayne Gacy says, "Show me potato salad." That's so funny.
Show me potatoes
Yeah.
out.
At Eris Tacos, old good friend Aristotle Acevedo says, "Wrong answers only." Well said. Well said, my friend.
That is true.
At Bog Dude, good answer. Good answer. Damn. Wow, this is funny. At Gerard Wayne Gacy also says, "Penis jokes with grandma."
No, I love that.
Oh, boy.
General Kevin Heyman said, "No, fuck your family." That was very close.
That's good stuff.
Oh, I love Fondle Punch says, "Dude, where's my Karn?" I love that.
Yes. Yes,
Dude, where's my Karn?
Dude, where's my Karn? That's also a good name for this show.
Yeah. No, it is a good name
And
for this
wow,
show.
is it a common thing for there to be penis jokes? Because Mike Carosa, also another good bud, said, "Penis, good answer, penis, good answer, good answer, penis."
No, I really feel like there are. It's always like innuendo where it's like, lollipop, things to do with a lollipop. Like it's like
Suck it like a dick.
yeah. It's a lot of bait. It's a lot of innuendo bait where they're just like
Oh, right.
yeah, they always kind of put it in there.
Yeah, cylindrical things that
Right.
shoot liquid.
It's like, really? Things that are hard. It's like, all right.
Yeah, hard shafts. Ways to make a baby. Sex?
Above the balls. And you're like, well, it has to be dick, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
no, it's a basketball hoop. Like, no, come on.
Man, ways to get cum in your mouth. Sucking on a dick?
This is easily our dirtiest, silliest episode.
This is making me laugh so much. The dirty Family Feud.
I wonder how long it would take Steve Harvey to just throw the cards away and be like,
Yeah.
it looks like all the ones they did this week are dick. I don't make these. I don't.
All right, the next category is ways to get cum in your mouth. Sucking on a dick? Licking cum out of a bowl?
Good answer.
You okay. You fuck someone in the ass, you come in their ass, and then you lean down, you eat their ass. you come in your hand, you lick it. Wow,
We asked
this is the
100
hardest I've
people.
ever laughed, dude. I'm sorry. This is really dirty Family Feud. This is a sketch we have to shoot. We have to write this down.
Dirty Family
Dirty
Feud.
Family Feud.
No, it is fun. I like Dirty Family Feud. Oh, boy.
All right, the next category is ways the shit can smell. Diarrhea. Oh my God! I don't know if this is as good funny to the audience as me.
I mean, it's.
Oh.
I hope so because it's
Oh,
funny
man.
to me.
Smells real bad. We had 37 people say it smells real bad. The shit smells real bad.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Whew.
Oh man.
Oh, this is also.
Oh my God.
Who is this? This is Tabularius AE says Steve Harvey reacts to innuendo. OMG, LOL. Which is true, and that's going to be the sketch. Oh man.
Oh, I'm still calming down. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was.
Oh man. Best things to heat up and fuck.
Yes.
And they're like, cantaloupe. Oh my God.
Just imagining Steve Harvey.
He's like and then they'll still have the ones that it's like, best things to heat up and fuck. And and someone's like, a weighted blanket? And everyone's like, what, you idiot?
A weighted
Who
blanket?
heats up and fucks a weighted blanket?
You can't fit it in the microwave.
A deer?
Everybody's like, whoa.
Jesus.
He's like, it's Dirty Family Feud. I thought, all right.
I was kidding.
Prudes. Fucking.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, man.
A sign on the highway? Okay. Oh, man. It's also, I think probably because I've watched family TV so much in my life, dude. We all grew up watching it. It's like, I'll never get over how funny it would be to just,
If it's just
like,
so
dirty Wheel of Fortune. You're just like, yes, I'd like to guess the clue. I think it's you shit on my dick, you bitch.
If it's not that, oh man. Why does it have to, like I think that it's like a any Family Feud with 12-year-old producers.
Right. No, it's you shot on my deck, you bitch. Oh shit! All right.
Oh man!
Holy moly!
What an episode.
Well,
we gotta pick a winner.
We gotta pick a winner. We went a little early, so we don't have that many suggestions. That's our fault this week. We didn't get as many of you in, and we are sorry. Your buddy at I'm Clinton Jacob, Steve Harvey, and Stupid White Family Hour. That's pretty good. I don't know, man. Coda Otan, no, fuck your family. That's pretty good.
That's really funny. And I also like Feud, Where's My Karn?
Oh, my God. Who said Feud, Where's My Karn?
That's A Sphincter Says.
I think that's it.
At A Sphincter Says.
I mean, look.
Feud, Where's My Karn is hard to beat. You got double. I mean, that gets all the points, in my opinion.
At Seth Mills, Slurvey says.
Slurvey.
At Apocpod, Wife Swap, the before years.
Ooh.
Home from School TV is so smart. That's so true.
Like
That's
Home
when
from
you
School
watch
TV.
it. Feud Time with Richard. That's great. But no, it's fucking...
Yeah, Feud, Where's My Karn?
Feud, Where's My Karn? I don't even see that one.
Getting a retweet. Tyler Olton.
I think I'm missing some. I think I'm...
You might need a refresh, dog. I just retweeted it.
Here's the one. Feud, Where's My Karn?
Feud, Where's My Karn? That is good. You get the Ricky shit for this week. I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah. Proud recipient of a Ricky shit, Tyler Olton.
Oh, do we need to shout out any Patreoners or anything?
No, we don't. We went through a bunch. We shouted out a bunch of people. Also, we recorded 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're a little back-to-back this week. But join our Patreon.
Join the Patreon.
And we shout you out on the show. We just shouted everybody out, but more coming in the coming weeks. It's patreon.com/what'sitcalled.
Yes.
Email us thoughts on the show, anything you want us to rename, what the hell is it called, at gmail.com. Follow us at DumbCaleb, at Dave to the Ross, and at What'sItPod to see our posts and join in with us and also suggest things to us there or send us comments. We love to hear from you. Hanging out with you online and talking to you every week is dope. And yeah, like we just said, every week we retweet the fave that we pick, and that's A Sphincter Says, ASPHINCTERSEZ this week. And it's a different one every week. So, yeah, jump in with us. And thank you so much. This is our fucking favorite show.
Hell yeah.
We love you. And God damn it, I just laughed so hard at Dirty Family Feud.
Dirty Family Feud.
I need a rest.
Oh, what a day.
Come on my face? Oh, man. Thank y'all. You're the best.
Good night.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it called?